God of awesome wonder, always will remain, yeah. God of miracle, He will never change.
Clap your hands, all you people, singing songs of praise, the Most High God. 'Cause He reigns, and that is why we sing.
Hello, lovely viewers. Good afternoon to you all. You are welcome to yet another episode of Why We Sing on Keneltv. We are so grateful for your support. We are grateful for sharing our videos, liking, and also following us on all our social media platforms. We are so grateful. And we would also love to entreat anyone who is much interested in coming onto the platform to send us a message on our Facebook platform, and we would gladly send a response to that. Okay, so today we have a wonderful man of God in our midst. He's doing tremendously well in the ministry, and we are so glad to have him here with us today. And he's no other person than Pastor Martin Bandim. Hello, Pastor. You're welcome to Why We Sing on Keneltv.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure having you here, actually.
Same.
Oh, okay.
Great.
Okay, so your full name is Pastor Martin Bandim,
Yes.
right?
Yes, Pastor Martin Bandim.
Okay, so you have a title as a pastor. We would love to know whether you run a church or...
No, I'm not. I don't run a church, actually. I work as an associate in a church, yes, where I help in all areas and also in the music ministry especially. Yes, that's Abundant Life Assemblies of God Church.
Okay, okay. Where did you grow up?
Well, my growing up, I would say the chunk of my growing up years or years of growing up was in Tema,
Okay.
right, in Tema Community 4. Then from there moved to Accra, where I lived in Awodomi Estates. Yes, then to where we are now, at Teshi, yeah.
Okay. So for how many years have you been in the music ministry?
Well, I've always loved music, but the passion for it really heightened or was elevated when the family moved from Tema to Accra. That was in the year 99. Right. So when we moved to Accra, certain stuff happened, where some instruments were available, musical instruments available at the house, at home and all that, and it caused the passion to increase. But prior to that, when we were young, we find ourselves, my brother and I, mostly in church at the place where the instruments are. So during service, that's where we are, observing, watching, and I loved those things. But to say that was where it really began, that's not where it really began. It began in 99 when the family moved, and these experiences around musical instruments was now practicalized. Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad to know. Okay, so was there any instance where a man of God or someone told you, no, I see you to be a minister, you are going to be a minister of God someday, or you realized it yourself, you came to the realization of it that you are actually a minister?
Well, I don't readily remember any prophetic word or declaration that was made concerning me being a minister of God. But you see, sometimes when you look at the train of your life or the flow of your life, if you get at a point, you get people to coach you, you would know the direction in which things are going. I'll say the ministry and my realization of the ministry was as a result of the kind of friends and people I followed during my secondary school education. Yes. So back in my day at Adisador College, all my friends, those who were in my circle, yes, were people who loved the Lord, who served the Lord, who were actively into the things of God. We spent hours in prayer. The other day, a few days ago, I was breaking down how our daily routine was to some friends, and they were surprised. I said, yes, that is how my life was in Adisador. Every day in Adi school, you have about 5 hours of prayer. Every day, daily. Yes, daily. You find a way to have about 5 hours of prayer. Then during the weekends, Friday night, you have an all night on the school park. So entering into Saturday, then Saturday evening, the 5 hours, by evening that 5 hours is also done. So Sunday morning where you are going to church, you are already fired up, you are heightened. So working like that, working with such people, you finish secondary school and more than half of them have entered the Bible school. And you are one of the few who decided to go to tertiary, to go to this, and you get there and you realize that even there where you are not where you are supposed to be. So eventually, the Lord will always find a way to bring you to do His work. Besides that, when we were on campus in Adi school, one of the prayers I remember we prayed most of the time, God, use me, use us, use us, use us. You see, and when you are praying those prayers by them so naive, you think it's just something you are saying. Yeah. You don't say it with meaning and understanding. You will forget your prayer, but God will never forget to answer.
Exactly.
You may forget to pray that prayer, but He will not forget it's part of the deal. So He would find His way and always do stuff to get you to. Because the harvest is ripe, but the laborers are few. So if you've brought yourself before Him saying you want to be used, why not? Sure. He would use you. Yeah. So that's how it went for me. Yeah.
So what has been your motivation all this while? Sometimes being a minister of God, either through preaching or being a singer, there are days you probably have your ups and you surely have your downs. But then through your downs and your ups as well, what has been your motivation? What has been your drive to press on harder?
See, first of all, you see, one way many people will answer this question is to say, the passion for souls, the passion for this. I'm not going to go that way, unfortunately. I would say, love what you do. Have a strong passion for what you do. You see, what God has given you to do is meant for you. And it's meant for a greater picture which you don't see. Yes. He deposited all these things within us for His purpose. In quotes, God was not stupid when He gave us the things He gave us. He gave us the gifts He gave us. He gave us the concepts, the ideas, the creativity He put within us. So once He has given it to me and I have received it, then I must be passionate about the things He has given me and work with them. Right? So when you look at the parable of the talents, they were all given talents. One was waiting to be given an instruction before he uses his. But the others decided to, there's this word my father always uses, I hope I remember. Yes. The others use their initiative. You see, use their initiative and were passionate about using their talents to work. So be passionate about it, work with it, and you will get results. I love what I do. I love the music ministry. I love the worship ministry. I love it. If you ask my parents, at a point, the nickname was Church Mouse for me, because you always find me in there. If you can't come to you find me in church. That's where, I love it. So when you don't develop the passion for it, the downs will send you lower, right? But if you have the passion for it, the downs look like they are part of the deal. Right, so that's how it is.
Okay, so coming up as a young singer in your church, what were some of the problems you were facing? What were some of the challenges?
Well, you see, sometimes when you attain, not to say we have arrived, but when you attain a certain height, you easily forget the problems you went through. That's how it is in life. You complain about something, pray about it. When the answer comes and God begins to bless you, you forget the problems you went through. But I hope I can remember some. Some of the issues had to do with dealing with people. One of the major aspects of it is dealing with people, working with people. The music ministry is a place where you work with human beings. In fact, that's how the ministry is.
Exactly.
So you work with people, and people coming from all walks of life, all kinds of backgrounds, carrying all kinds of baggages, good and bad. There are people with you in that same ministry who don't like the mere fact that you are there in the ministry. Not that you are doing well in the ministry, because clearly everyone sees that you are a beginner, you are struggling. But just the fact that you are there, you have begun, you are trying to learn the keyboard, you are trying to learn how to sing or someone is there to demoralize you, to make you feel bad about what you are doing, to make you feel, So that is one of the major challenges that many face, including myself. I faced during my early days in the music ministry. But sometimes these challenges, if you are the type who doesn't let them swallow you up, you would realize that they are there to push you to the top.
Sure.
Yes. I remember how I entered into the worship ministry. I was singing, still in Addis Ababa. I was singing. Give me a song, I delivered the song. Those days I had a nicer voice than I have now, because the focus was on singing a song, not on worshiping. Yes, so you sing the song, they give you a nice song, then you do the song, that was the focus. So I held a couple of positions there, which all related to music. But when my seniors, I was now in the second year, when my seniors were about leaving, there was this particular position, which was the Protestant praise and worship leader, which was like the Protestant community, those who were not part of the Anglican community. Yes, all those groups, our praise and worship leader. So one of the senior Desmond, he was the leader then. I guess he didn't know who to hand over to. So he called me, said I should prepare for vetting. I prepared, went for vetting, and the position was handed to me. I had no idea about praise and worship. No idea. But I took it and went. The first day on stage, it was a mess. Look, you can't describe, words cannot describe how messed up it was. I'm telling you, I know mess. It was a mess. Like, you are standing there, you are singing, you don't know the next song, you don't know what. I mean, praise and worship, the songs must flow in a sequential. No idea. The second Sunday, the same mess. But the only thing I knew how to do so well was to pray. Right? Apart from the singing and to pray. So I went before God in a week-long fasting and prayer. The moment before I went on stage, I went into the lecture theater, took off my shirt, did about 3 hours of prayer, came out, squeezed my singlet, wore it, and was standing before the dining.
I could imagine.
Yeah.
A prayer guru.
Yeah, we went and stood before the dining hall in front, waiting for the bell for us to enter. Then I heard one of my juniors go to one of his friends. When he saw me, he went and tapped his phone. He said, "Nancy, praise and worship and the car."
Okay.
You can imagine how bad I felt by hearing that.
Yeah.
So I just bowed my head. I said, "God, no, it shouldn't happen again." Went on stage, and that was the turnaround. That day that's when the story changed for me. Since then. So when I hear people talking, I rehearse for praise and worship, I rehearse for the anointing people, you don't prepare, you don't rehearse. I don't know it. I didn't use rehearsal. I didn't use rehearsal. I just knew how to sing, yes, all right, but we got it on the platform of prayer. So there are people who let some of these things demoralize them, and there are people who let them push them up. So those challenges, well, I don't know how people see them.
Okay,
Yeah.
viewers, we are having a great time with Pastor Martin Bandim.
Yeah.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We are taking a song by Afri David. We'll be right back.
Clap your hands, all you people, singing songs of praise to the Most High God. 'Cause He reigns, and that is why we sing.
Somebody begin to worship the Lord. Just open up your mouth and just give Him glory. Just adore Him because He's God. And He's standing on Him. He's a mighty God. Bless you, Almighty God. Only you deserve the glory. We adore you and we worship you today. I stand in awe of you. I stand in awe of you. Holy God, to whom all praise is due. I stand in awe of you. Oh, I stand in awe of you. I stand in awe of you. Holy God, all praises due. I stand in awe of you. Holy God, to you, to whom all praise. are greatly to be praised. You're greatly to.
Clap your hands, all you people, singing songs of praise to the Most High God. 'Cause He reigns, and that is why we sing.
Body me bomb running so Daddy Body me bomb running so Papa sane baji wa yenyumo Bihununi amika Onya me wa wenye Ose na fata say you deny Now they are burning in our chair Now the umoja ho yewe Israel Israel kukunie Abraham Yankubo Isaac nyame Jacob nyame Israel nyame Ose na fata say you deny Onyame gwama okumno Onyame gwama ose na fata Onyame gwama okumno Fata, Fata, Obama, Wokumno, Fata, Fata, Obama, Wokumno. Fata, Obama, Wokumno, Fata, Fata, Obama, Wokumno, Yohani Edisem. Chenani chenum Eradia sem chense Yohane nawo Asasi friend Patmos swono Eradia semutio Ye Kristo Yesu amani hunti Si osuru bwe mano No huwa ingwa bi Yesu woni hwa Obiti ahingwa no so Obiti ahingwa no so Mesi wo hwe no a enhwe owe ni monya owe ni monya Oti se boja nambo Oti se kobre bo Oti se abotorire bo Ade nyina so tumfo Nyankopon no Ono kra homa dodo no won nsem obia ni ho kwan so be kona ni makoje homa na free ni nsem webwe mu so na no webwe mu so na no etama mi wo bofo ba ko oso no de ne kese atie mu se wine cry no fate so be ko di oti akonya no so na ni akoje homa na free ni nsem webwe so na no webwe mu so na no Yohanisi wehu obia mesu bebre pa fisa mehu do betumi akodi oti akonya no so na nim akoje huma na free ni nsem webwe mu so na no entama mi hu panyifo de no na no ba ako no sorry gina e ka se Yohani emenso no kwama Yesu awokumu no Ogwama Yesu awokumu no Juda busue pomu jatano David esi hini edi nkunimu wate no fata se okodi oti akonya no so n'animu a ekoje huma ne free ne nsem no bwebwe mu nso anu nso na no bwebwe mu nso anu nso na no ntamara mi hu ogwa mebia ha enuano mo te se dia wekum no lokojina de oti akonya no so anim ka se ha pe fa huma ne mamie efisa wona usuma me wa asase so se menkwaji ada sama na me koi na so wenya ne me afiri owo mu ene me fata se me je huma ne firi wonsem ntamara oja huma ne hye ne nsem e hwa no suru dom nyina empanyifo aduanu nan no ati asefo aba nan no abofo dom nyina wo hyase ma wonsenkuo so wo hyase to aheye nyom se Kwama wokum no fata wo fata se wo chi ayeye fiso wokum na odu mo jaji amana mai ebusu ahodo ne kasa ahodo nyina na oya hima mu eja nyankopon na odu bedi ahini dada o nyamie kwama binyamie kwama nyamie kwama wokum no ofata Fata Obama Okuno Fata Fata Obama Okuno Fata Se epo asoche Bema me po etutu Asase be uso Ama mutaya papa Hasafu yeoa Okaye odada Israel yameliyewo Mese se epo asoche Bema me po etutu Asase be uso Ama mutaya papa Hasafu yeoa Okaye odada Israel yameliyewo Hasafu yeoa Okaye odada Israel yameliyewo Mese hasafu yeoa nyamia ya nenu namwa obudenso ne nana kenso juda busya kobu jata sahini kunim di franka jansra mo pemo sisrabande okufu Joshua nakutem adini na fapem nene far by odumankuma nyansa wakwa onima nihina ansa na yati babati mwa abankasa oni mununkum mi woja fedum tene matata koko mutiasi okwetu boponye ye okusana mantina bawa oshie oye nyame tete botai eni akobeto nyame nono oye bechi bua oni eyeye na uni ashasi wate tete bua pamansu mane mawa sase keseso erimu nyanu sachrana seya neno namwa yensuro saria no makonia yini mawa fofieno okraye mu wana tabanso maya nana pembo na biada enti won wadi free wo wo fi be mo nyame ne onamwa ensuro every senia otiemu no oso senia wo yase se wo chichira erimbopo na se wo shisha ebejiri apembe tuto benkuwe no bi rado do unifa weni kwana odi beshe na wo na bonifu aketia yene na moa yesuro etiwe na yamaso asase na asase so ana osuru do nyina ediwe ni amaso se wiase nyina nkoto upo wo shediwe ase woti asio wo shana se na amaso asase ase amaso asase so osuru do nyina nkoto no epomo do nyina nkoto no mebodi me mabwe me bomna ni se wo ana me bomna ni mi body ebra ni se waje me bo wudi anopa na joe me bo ne ya ni ahumache enti mi hu kwa mafefe bi wa henwa nanim so tie jatu fo ni sanifa so na mo fo china ne chen na wadi sankure to ne honyo wasi enyonya mo so kanya mi egwa me aseda kanya mi egwa ma ono ano yi ase nyina boni kro obiara te seno every minute santi bepe mo samre ye uni osi oni onyankopon se eje ni oni wo seno a obra be kama edio ogwa ma obi sawa kadi biasa obi sawa nyame egwa ma fata ye ya obiara te seno me bomrane me pejaudi me bomrane ye kroudi ya bomrane me bomrane adie nyina sutumfue nyame kwama bejiwa ye every resante bepe mo samre mesiya ye hu ni oso ni onyankopon se eje ni one wo senwa Ombra kama etio Obama obi sewa kadi bi asata ye obi sawa nyame kwama fata ye obiara tisawo enti wo bema mu wo bema wo sombo enyato nana wo sombo pa rekese jamadua ofiti krotia bano yetini kawe fiefie mwe omitini mdadiako nadia yambo ni kesre osimo zete worry dade muda ama saini prasamwe prasame du katare nyankopone wudi hini bebia ora yeswe wosese ngugo enti wuya dade nyamea frimi chichi wuyo nyame wanim ni wachi onyame biara ni ho oduma kuma me bom na ne wate abeza ye ofra wa bro katechie bechi wa yeye da simple bechi won kan for dum eje tumi nyina ye nyankopon woni nia woni na wote asiampa oduma kuma onyame bi kan ho bombrane ne fatawa odo akuma bejuwa ye nyum meradie asida so aye tina sikaka ne aduanso ne fifi ade me ma meni so kohra onyame egwama dia wo kumbu nono juda mu abusua ko mu jata no dividi hini nyina ono ne nia wadi nkunim no ohye atadehu na ne nante se yawa na ne nim te se o jansama ni chiwi ti se o down with it everybody na ni uya wa se o ine ebe iwayo yebe ma usoda na mesi tumi ben na wo de kasa kwa wani uhuye wo tumi ben na wo de kasa ma ewufu soria ayare fonya yaresa adede fichirefo wo befie samedwenwa mentiasio enti mekoso na masomoda erade wonyuma ya mehwawa wotumi ekese na se wubwe wano aha ensantrani sisio wenu munyina chirese wonkwa mi onyame erade wotumi so enti mekoso na masomoda kebra mu twibafo nyame bema me bom na ne wate odonton kesie sane beji waye yo anansi kokro kwa watu ntintan efa wiase afa na nyina so udo moja iye tisu muswa prekese jamadu emra ne se o dia waye ntimetu nyuma bodi afrefre se nya nkoton frefre so no pahima menso me hye wenu nyamo eje lunkona betina wakonya so come send me some come and ye dawan Sarah de pay me say ye me suda ye pay and now mama kasa ye tente madam sidie swado so pa yonti masia be kan ne senye media me wo be come wo be chiro and come in your boni amenwo and na da nya me mama wo why Ewurade adumunti men so ya from me on the floor. Me will be cold, me will be true. Enti ade anyame aye. Awo mabrapom. Otamfo bonsam to me nyebi. Yeah, from me. Odi achemekwa. Techemada bojema. Oja ride frusane. Edi Yesu huandasie. Achra mansai. Na se meka na se wonti asia. Yesu moja enti wodini wonyuma se o. Wonsa no nyuma ye wawa. Wofrewo El Shaddai. Sie wawa na ye wadi nyina. Jehovah jire ni cheso nyame. Rosino ni hembofo. Elohimu Elohika. Yeah, minyakopo. Jehovah Shammah. Emmanuel ni yewo. Tikenu ye nkatabo. Adonai ni yerane. Tuwini na ura. Shalom ye na sumye hine. Jehovah Rofeka. Oma tampino mayaresa. Jehovah Rohi. Wanja fupa unimungana. Jehovah Nisi. Me franka ni mabote. Yeah, Obisao. Obisao, Obisao. Era ni una de nyina tiswa. Ade nyina shawase. Ade nyina da wani motumba ya. Ode ne ho kasapre kono. Ode ne ho. Tumi nyina rade. Ahidie kron shawase. Oda zari kron shawase o. Tumi biada kron a shawase a. Una ade nyina pampam. Ode ne wa rade. Mesi mejo nyami obinsawo. Wodini katamanso. Eh, wone ni awone. Abadi no abo. Obi ni bebia ofini bebia o koduma kuma nyami o fataye yo. Ubonio. Mesi wonyuma ye mi wawa. Mesi mejo nyami oni pentu biti ase. Wonyuma wawa ti na wodi ensoma. Wodi cheche yemo. Sadi okuafo bi di jene. Mejo nyami cheche ni kofia o yeso. Eje na ekura nsoma mu entumi ntiti mu fomi. Me nyami e wonyuma ye mi wawa wate. Professor Fopo Chirese. Ensoma ni bi posusu singi asase. Na sankati abegu fomu anka asase be ne ni. Enka da samani ebefo. Wonyuma ye wawa. Odo ni open na wo he. Onyansa bo akọ ebeji wa ye yo. Ama meshra wo. Ama manda wasio. O kro radio. Okoto koya uda mansenyi nako. Okoto koye uda mansako. Enti mijusha na mihunui. No tina sikaka ne duanso ni fifi. Mesi yama ye nisu nkosha. Onyame mama. Come on, sing with me. Here wokum no. To them webusu akomu jatano. David nina. Mesiya wedding kunimno. Osha tadimu. Nane nantise yawa. Nane nintise ojansrama. Nitiwi tise ojawurita. Yawibani. Oina ebe iwayo. Yebema usuda. Adolfo no nyame bambo yi yamfasika netoyo onyame asumdue ya minia osimi bu mi kopo ko hwemechia nyama bebre na wayama epinum Ewurade adumi so adibi asata osia nano da ye bia wo so ye Ebo na daye ne hupa. No time for no pe what you wo. Omo pe wa tatawa. How best sonwa. Nansu sene ye daye bi. Yeah, Mrs. Shabra is halfway. Miss Shabra done for no. Obetumi ayeniyo. Kadibi asata abrabo danifwe sebrese safwe obetumi ayeniyo te nya nipa de se anya ye no nya nipa hunu sase kra nya nipa de sa sheka ensono no aya de yeshua anya ye no yo bogo bientumi anye nyo tumfo biso ntumi anye Pay baya, wapeye. Atune wasyo na washisha no fefe. Wesiye no fefe. Atune wasyo, oye no fefe. Aye, 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 Sadia Bachia, Esumnedi Kabe. Eradio Papa no baby on pity. No chawa baby swa. Baby Odo. Sada Sidia be woman no more. Meka mama sanyina tibiwa. Sadia anye no. I don't know me fire no ye. Hello, never de fire no ye. Me so my yard for Debbie. Me so my wife me ba. My wife me ba. Meka. Munjama me ka. Enti ya wonya me bi wo ho. Ada ba ko pe no tumi ejuma. Eya eda hukuada. Eti na ye frenu kukuda pa uko onyame foforo bi nso ho a eda ba kupe no tumi akaka bensem eya eda kwasi ade eti na ye frenu kwasi de mini ama me bi sa wasem no bi se eda ne twamo onyame asana na yesu Keneltv nyame bia ejo adaba wo onyame ebna adaba wo onyame uku adaba wo onyame Yawadaba uyo nyame Efiadaba uyo nyame Mimri naba uyo nyame Enekwesiada ubusu uyo nyame Osabe manyame Aye Aseda seo Inti wudini wunyuma seo Onsanu nyuma ye wawa Wafewo El Shaddai Seye wawana ya wadi nyina Jehova chirani cheso nyame Rosinu woni emofo Elohika Ye minyankopo Jehovah Shammah Emmanuel woni yenwoho Tikenu ye katabo Adonai erade Onyami obiara se o Yebo uni yebo umrani
Father, we give you glory. We bless you, Lord, for your presence. We give you glory in Jesus' name. Amen.
Clap your hands, all you people, singing songs of praise to the Most High God. 'Cause He reigns, and that is why we sing.
If you want the best and you want to be blessed, we'll be catapulting you into his doxa. Keep watching, Father, you reign. Great are you, Lord. You are great to be praised. Great to be praised. Father, you reign. Great are you, Lord. Great to be praised. You are great and mighty, Lord. Father, you reign. You are great and mighty. You are great and powerful. You are great to be praised. You are great. Father, you reign. You are great. You are great and mighty, Lord. Father, you reign. You are great. You are great. You are great and mighty, Lord. You are great to be praised, oh my God. Father, you reign. Somebody lift your hands right now where you are and just exalt the name of the Lord. He's greatly to be praised. Somebody just praise the Lord. Open up your mouth and worship. Just worship, just worship, just worship, just worship. From the bottom of your heart, just worship, worship.
That was a powerful ministration by Pastor Martin Bandim. God bless you so much, Pastor. It was a privilege having you here on our platform today. Okay, so and to the lovely viewers out there, we are so grateful for your support. We are thankful for everything you're doing just to support this agenda. God bless you so much. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms. We are on Instagram as Keneltv. We are on Facebook as Keneltv as well. And also we are on YouTube. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget to follow us on all our platforms. And also, if you are interested and you want to be hosted on this program, kindly send us a message on our Facebook platform and we'll give you a feedback. Okay, so this brings us to the end of today's episode on Why We Sing. Don't forget to stay on fire for Jesus. Have a fruitful week. Bye.
If you want the best and you want to be blessed, we'll be catapulting you into his doxa. Keep watching Keneltv.
One, two, come on, give me some horns, son. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hey, let me do this. He is my heavenly Father, my King is the Lion of Judah. He is the Alpha Omega. Omega, shout Yehovah, son. Hey, hey, he has the might and the power. My King, he will answer by fire. He is the Lion of Judah.